Hi, I'm Mike Deming, your host of Sportsman's News Television. You know what, for those of you that have been long-time watchers know that we spend a great majority of these times when we're filming shows out evaluating outfitters, checking it out, making sure that what they promise is what they deliver, and you guys get the opportunity to benefit from that. But one of the things that I truly am passionate about is hunting trophy mule deer without an outfitter, doing it myself. You know what, my great uncle, my grandfather, that was their passion. And I absolutely love hunting big trophy mule deer, and Colorado's where I grew up, and it's kind of near and dear to my heart, and a trip I look forward to hitting every year. And when you can make a trip like this with great friends, it makes it even better. Stick around, this is going to be an exciting show.
This is on a DIY hunt. We come here every year. Last year we killed 196-inch typical. Atkinson Expeditions does a lot of hunting over here. My good friend Wes Atkinson. And they tip over 200-inch deer over here almost every year. It's a great place, the reason you come here. And we found an individual deer right now, head behind a bush. We think this could be a good buck though. Steve's kind of got the choice to do first shot. So, gave him a choice. He said he doesn't know. He's never killed a buck before. It's a lot of decisions opening morning. You got a buck that's probably 165. You got another buck up here that's 175. We're 300 yards from being able to take a shot at this one, and may or may not get a shot at that one today, but got a decision we can do. He's gonna pass. Roll it out. We're gonna roll him. You're up, Mayor. Alright. We can see if we can get this fat guy out there.
on.
Wait.
He's the biggest mule deer I've ever shot, so I'm stoked about it, man. Mike put his right on it. Mike Demick. Awesome. Thank you. I'm out in Colorado. Take the hair right out of you.
I got that wrong. That deer's 70.
This is what we came to Colorado for. Big mule deer. Look at that. Look at that face.
Kick your buck.
The kicker buck. He's a buck kicker.
Hey, congratulations, Steve Mayer, for an absolutely world-class Colorado mule deer. His biggest buck ever, and I've been hunting with Steve for nearly 20 years, so I've seen just about every mule deer Steve Mayer's been able to put on the ground, and he is quite the sportsman. He does like to give him a first shot as a warning shot, and then he usually puts a hammer down on the second shot, as he did with this trip. So once again, congratulations, Steve. Great buck. It was fun sharing that experience with you. And being able to have Steve McGrath from Camp Chef along with us was a really great experience for me as well. I've known Steve for 8 or 9 years working with Camp Chef, and I've been on some waterfowl hunts and some fishing trips with him. But when he told me that he was interested in getting an opportunity to kill a big trophy mule deer, I told him I've got just the hunt and just the opportunity. So we were able to round up a landowner voucher from my good friend Wes Atkinson of Atkinson Expeditions, and it's a pretty exciting trip to see Steve McGrath get the hammer down on a really good Colorado buck.
That's a good looking buck, man. That would give you a reason to come back next year. I don't need any reason for that. Man, I don't know. I'm torn. That is a pretty buck. Would you shoot him on the last day? Damn right I would. But what are we doing? All right. He rocked. I'm still shaking. That was so cool. I want to come back now. He didn't go 25 yards. He's right there. He's piled up. He didn't go 30 yards. That was a good hit. Yes. That ain't a happy man right there. My biggest fear was missing. And I got him one shot.
Look at the gnarling on that. Look at the mass on that guy. Holy cow. That's pretty cool, bro. Deer didn't go 20 yards. He's got 13 or possibly 14-inch fours. And that's that side. This side's definitely 14. Look at the eye guards. This guy's got knurling all around the bases. That's a good sign of an old deer. Oh. Congratulations, bro. Good shot. Experience with deer hunting, man. What do you think?
Pretty incredible. I mean, just the experience of hiking, glassing, just enjoying the outdoors, and this certainly is the crowning achievement, I guess, if you will. But what a cool way to experience the outdoors, you know, to see the wildlife and up close. In fact, in the end, I think I'll be back.
Good deal. So we're back here in a unit that we hunt every year, and I preach this and preach this and preach this, that you're better off to hunt a unit that you can either afford to buy a landowner tag every year, or you can draw it every couple of years. What it does, it gives you the ability to start to learn the terrain, learn where the deer go, what happens when they get pressured, what happens when they get weather, where do they go when they rut. And those of you that wait 18 or 20 years with a limited entry tag, you know what? Sometimes it pays off. But more than likely, you're going to go home with tag soup or a substandard buck. And we still see bucks like this almost every day. And fortunately, Steve was able to put the hammer down on us. So good job. We'll get this guy taken care of and get him back to camp. Mike. You know, when we did this hunt last year, Sportsman's News had given away a trip. And Gary Stambaugh from Yukon, Oklahoma was the lucky winner. And we got out there, and a couple of days into the hunt, we got Gary on an absolute giant 190s plus mule deer, big typical with some trash. We actually named him Trash Man and got him within 195 yards of this buck, and prone position. I think buck fever just took over. He missed him when he stood up out of his bed. Super exciting, but that buck ran off. And unfortunately, Gary wasn't able to get a buck on that hunt. And there was still a few days left in the hunt, and Wes told me he had a landowner voucher still available. So we got that landowner voucher, and we turned last year's hunt into a hunt for me. And me and cameraman Mike Duff got after it hard. We were going to try and find Trash Man, and didn't work out for us, so we were able to get him. But we were able to find a big 196 typical with some kickers, with lots of mass, everything you want in a big Colorado trophy mule deer. So we'd kind of set the bar pretty high last year, and now that I was going to hunt, we still had 5-6 days left on this hunt. I was looking for something pretty special. But fortunately, when you got a team of guys that really know how to look for deer, and we were in a good area, good unit, it didn't take long. That first morning I'm hunting, and we saw an absolute giant with kickers and everything a guy looks for. Just watch. This is pretty exciting. He's got a kicker off of his left G2. I need him to look at me. He's weak in his backs, but he's still big. This.
Nice hit. He's down. He's down. He's down. Nice shooting, Mike. Yeah!
Well, it's our fourth morning here in Colorado. We've already killed 2 really good bucks, big mature deer. That's what we target when we're here in Colorado, just big mature deer. And Mike had seen some good bucks yesterday, way out to the west. When we got up this morning, we were taking off, it's just first light, and in gray light I saw some bucks up here, and lo and behold, Mike said that is a stud. So we got the spotter out, got it on him, lo and behold he was, and we had to hustle up this hill because they were going over the top. And there's nothing back over here. And lo and behold, we got up here, had a 462-yard shot, was able to lay down, put the smack down on that buck, one shot, hit him low in the chest, and he didn't go 10 yards. So, fortunately, when you can shoot a decent range, you know you got to go recover him. So, let's go take a look at that buck. You know, I just love shooting big trophy mule deer. It's what my great uncle who brought me up, it's what his passion was, and it kind of passed along to me. And it's just as good as it gets. I mean, this will be a unit that I come hunt every year of my life. I'm going to recover my buck. It's a long way up this canyon, and it's pretty steep. The face of it's really steep. We ever had to get for a shot. Holy cow. But the good thing is, when you're getting closer, it keeps getting bigger. That's a good sign. That other big 4-point standing on the skyline right now.
Yes. Wow. Nice shoot. Oh, look at the trash. Kicker. Nice.
Yeah, brother.
Oh.
Well, we had another great hunt here in Colorado. This is my 5th year over here in this unit. 2nd year getting to come with my great friend Mike Duff here, cameraman. He does a great job here. Came with Steve Mayer and Steve McGrath, and everybody killed really big mature bucks. This is what we expect when we're here. Super exciting. This buck is, we rough taped him out. He's a little over 195. Just an awesome buck. Deer over 190 in 2 years in Colorado. That's what's doing this year. Woohoo! Woohoo! Life is good here in Colorado. I would come every year. Pretty unbelievable to kill 2 bucks in the 190s in back-to-back years. You know, it just goes to show you what a good unit will do. That buck scores 198 and 4/8. Just an absolute phenomenal Colorado buck. You know, we were done and ready to pack up and go home, and we went back into town, run into a buddy of mine that had who had also acquired a landowner voucher from Atkinson Expeditions, and he was struggling a little bit on the hunt. And since we had all the free time and people to get it done, and we know the unit, I told my good friend Ed Bianchi from California, I said, you can go with us, man. We're going to find you a big buck to get shot. And boy, it didn't take long for us to find a buck for Ed. Got him. Smoked him. Nice shot.
Thank you so much, God damn it. Thank you so much. I can't believe it.
You got him, buddy.
Is he down?
He's down.
Oh, you kept me calm. I had him in there, and I had him good, and then I moved, and I couldn't find him, and it was a lot lower. I kept looking way up the hill. Thanks for keeping me so calm, man. He's down, though, right?
He's down.
God, you did so good.
No, you did good. You pulled the trigger.
I was looking and I was freaking out. And I was going, okay, is he that one? He goes, yeah. and I wasn't gonna mess around. I was like, I got him in the crosshairs. Just squeeze the trigger.
According to the way you did a great job. Great job.
Mike, I'm so appreciative.
You bet, buddy.
You know what? You got me that gun. I wouldn't even have that gun if it wasn't for you.
You got it dialed in, man.
Oh man! God, I can't thank you so much. I started getting nervous.
That's a big one, buddy.
I started getting nervous. And
I
you
could
said,
see
calm
that.
down, and
Yeah, you just. That's what that's what your guide's supposed to do.
And I didn't care. Oh, Mike, thank you. Thank you.
You bet. And you hammered it. Done.
I heard it hit. And I said, man, that sounded good. But that gun, you know, kicks in you.
Yep.
That was a perfect setup. Thank you.
Hey, couldn't have done it without Mike Duff. Man. He got it done.
I know.
What's that moment feel like?
Oh man, it's so special. Thank you, Mike, man. It's like a dream. It's like a friggin' dream. I got half in one knee. Last time I'm
seem
gonna
to be
be
going up this hill pretty fast.
Hey, it's a little exciting, you know? I feel like I'm 16 years old. About 50 pounds lighter.
Until tomorrow.
Oh, till tomorrow I'm gonna be feeling it. I can't wait to see this buck.
He's right there.
Oh man, I can't wait. Oh, I can see him. I can see the tips of his horns. Told me to look with my naked eyes. I had to put my glasses back on because I don't shoot with him. Oh my God. Oh,
I see that in line.
oh man. I'm just seeing the front. Oh, what a heavy buck. Oh man. Oh, I can't believe it. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's just, oh, I can't. There's stuff in a rock. Oh my God. Look
Wow.
at that. Oh, oh,
That's good.
that's like a dream of a buck of a lifetime. Oh. Hey, I can't thank you so much for spotting.
Nice shoot.
Hey, I can't. Thank you so much, man.
Good job, man.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Thanks so much.
God, there he is. Dedication, man. Always pays off.
Hey, congrats to Ed on a great buck. You know, that buck scored 186 and was absolutely everything you could expect in a buck. His biggest buck ever. You know, we were able to harvest 4 bucks out of this unit. We had a 182 average, which, you know, need to say, I'll be back there again next year. You know what? Ed acquired a landowner voucher from Wes Atkinson and Atkinson Expeditions, and we did the same. I've already secured landowner voucher for next year. So if you're looking to do a do-it-yourself hunt in this world-class unit, give Wes Atkinson and Atkinson Expeditions a call and secure a landowner voucher for yourself. They are limited, but and if you're not a do-it-yourself kind of guy, you know what? Atkinson Expeditions is definitely the outfitter you want to hunt with. He's got great guides. I've actually guided for him some personally, and they know where these big bucks live, and it is absolutely a great time. Hey, thanks for joining us on this episode of Sportsman's News Television. I can tell you we truly enjoyed bringing this episode to you, and we'll be back in this unit again next year and bring you another great show.